Okay, so we move on to the next stage. The second tool is the website. How many people in this room have got a website? Okay. Why is it other people don't have their own websites? No need? Haven't thought of it? Working for somebody else? No time to maintain. It's only a 6-page website. Don't need to maintain it. It's a brochure. Lazy? Could be. Don't make the time. I'm going to put forward to you the new look of the future. In my opinion, the new look of the future is that you should all be marketing yourselves. Meaning, if I'm going to give you a job, you're going to say to me, here's my website. There's everything about you on this website. Articles you write. If I want to give you a job, I want credibility. So you've got a website. Small. 3 pages, 4 pages, simple, very inexpensive. Don't get caught up with something like I do, brochures and videos. You don't need that. Small. It's somewhere to post everything about you. You've written an article on your topic. Where is it? On your website. You want to say something to somebody on a blog. Where is it? On your website. So I'd say to you something very simple, which is, in my opinion, the future is we should all be marketing ourselves. I'm disinterested in the fact that you may work for a large organisation or whatever. It's marketing ourselves for our own identity and our credibility. Because as we know, things do change. Things do move on. What worked in the past may not work in the future. So we have to think ahead. So I'm talking about a website which is like a brochure of you. Simple. But don't get caught up with bells and whistles. I'm not talking about that. I just think about some things that you can offer. That you'd write to me and say, I've created a website, and on that website I've put things that I've written, people that I've spoken to. I've got a link to Twitter on there. I've got a link to YouTube there. I've got a link to LinkedIn there. Again, it's selling ourselves, it's marketing ourselves. And I really think this is one of the links that is missing in terms of for the future. People tend to get, it's easy to get caught up with being very cozy where we are. And all of a sudden something happens. Jobs change. Have your credibility there. That's your brochure. It's like a glorified CV, but it's more. So Greg's written articles on financial services. Where is he going to put them? On his website. I know if I go to his website, I'm going to find some really good information on financial services. Perfect. I know where to look. So that's the kind of thing we're looking at. Where's the brochure that you can actually create, but you use the internet, and you put your links to all the places. And then you say to me, Carole, what sort of copy would I write for this website? And I'll say, what were your keywords? And you'll say, oh, I'll go and look at my Google tool, look up my keywords, and I'm going to give you your density, which is 6 to 10% density of your keywords, which you would use in your copy. Why? Because we know that people are searching for those words. And we want you to be found. Not because you're necessarily wanting to get a job, but because why not? So if you've got 20 words, and 3 of those can be keywords, why not use them? It's like, it's a no-brainer. Of course you would. Use the words that people are looking for. Why not get people to find you? If you're going to do a website, why disappear? So okay, there's your density. Each page of your website must be easy to navigate. When I fall on your website page, whether it's the first page, second or third page, there must be a call to action. At the bottom of the page, call me for. Even if it's call me for a chat, I don't know what it is. But it's like every page needs to be able to stand alone. Every page should be branded, which means your website should be branded. You can see the colours that I have there. The red and the yellow are our corporate colours. So I don't know what you would choose. And finally, how many of you actually have a blog? No blog. Ooh, you're missing such a big opportunity. A blog is a mini website. And if you're going to start a blog, Greg, go to wordpress.org, and I'm going to tell you why. I only found that out in the summer. Wordpress.org, there are various blogging companies. They're all free. There's blogger.com, don't go there. Please learn from my experience, it was the hard way. WordPress.org is what you need. Why? Because it sits on your website. And you want to drive traffic to your website. Simple little thing. I only found that out in the summer. I put a question up on LinkedIn. Because I didn't know the answer to this one. Should it be WordPress.com or WordPress.org? I asked. And I thought, well, maybe it should be .com because I'm a company, so we'll go .com. So she went .com, and it was wrong. And nobody could give me the answer. And so I found somebody on LinkedIn from far off, wherever, who said it's .org. And I said, well, why? Because it's on your page, it gives you rankings. I said, fine, we'll change it. So I now have my IT consultant changing the whole blog. A lot of blogs. I write a lot of copy. With keywords. Of course, with keywords. It has to be changed. Fact. Okay, so WordPress.org, Greg, on that one, please. Right, okay, LinkedIn. Give me an idea again, who's on LinkedIn here? Okay, so more people on LinkedIn. Do you work LinkedIn or do you just wait for it all to happen around you? Did I hear work? Excellent. Who waits for it all to happen around you and say, I don't get a lot of business out of it? Not great surprise, really. It's like everything. It takes time. You have to make time. And I actually do give myself X time per day to work my LinkedIn account. I answer questions on LinkedIn. I pose questions. What does it do? It raises your credibility. Yet again, we're marketing you as a person. So you have a stronger credibility in the marketplace. Forget the business that you're working in. I'm talking about 20 people in the room with their marketing capability and their marketing credibility. Very simple, no quandary. Very, very simple. Okay, so create your profile. And of course, you know I'm going to say this. Keyword it. So if you look at my profile on LinkedIn, it'll say something, 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 occupational stress. And you'll find occupational stress scattered through my profile. In fact, if you looked at it very carefully, you could probably tell me what my own keywords were. But that's where I use it. Because Google picks up keywords in your LinkedIn profile. So don't forget that one. Search for those who wish to make contact. Get recommendations. You know, people that have done some work for Greg, or Greg has done some work for somebody else. Get a recommendation. Your business, some particular work that you've done. Somebody said, that was a great job that you did. I'm so pleased with what you did. Say, could I trouble you for a LinkedIn testimonial? And they may say, what's that? You may have to steer them to it. You may have to give them the link. You may even want to draft it for them. You know what you're going to put into that testimonial, don't you? It's not difficult. If you ask me for a testimonial, I'll say, what do you have to say about you? Because I'm busy. And if you ask me, and you ask me, I say, draft me, because I'm also busy. And then you can put the keyword in and send it back to me, and I say, great, fine, thank you very much, done and dusted. So don't forget your keywords. They go through everything. Keywords, keywords, keywords. My copywriter hates me. Why? Because I say, it's only keywords, keywords, keywords. So he now has to buy into it. He's been a copywriter like for 25, 30 years. Don't you think I know how to do my job? Yes, but it's a new world. It's a world of keywords. And when I write, it's the world of keywords. So yeah, just know what keywords suit you and what you stand for. What are your objectives? How much time are you going to put into this? And what actions are you going to be taking? Let me tell you a story about LinkedIn. I've met 2 people on this trip so far from LinkedIn. I would never have got into this VP of this particular bank had it not been LinkedIn. Now some of you may or may not know that I write a weekly column for Gulf News. So I have some credibility in the region. I've been coming out here now for 5+ years. So when they look at the website, and when they look at the LinkedIn profile, it's not somebody that's dipping their toe in and just in and out. I take my work out here extremely seriously. I research the whole time. Taxi drivers who talk to me, people who talk to me anywhere. I feed on all that information, then I write my column. So my column will be all about the stories that I've been given. Is the recession over? Those are the kind of stories. So therefore, hold on to the things to do. But I have to manage my time. So therefore, what I'm saying is, those two people that I've met so far have already said, great to